You know what's crazy? This is like I think it's like the first day, I want to say, like one of the first days in like 2-3 weeks that it hasn't rained. Like it didn't rain on the way, it didn't rain for me on the way to work, and it's not raining for me right now as I'm about to go home. I feel like there's a message in that, because I feel like there's a message in there because, like, I didn't think it was gonna stop raining. It was just, rain, 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 rain every day. But now, look at it. It's sun shining. Hold on, let me see if I can get a better image. It's sun shining. It's, sunset, all that. I don't know if y'all can see all that, but, sun's out. And it feels like just a normal night. And, just as it is right now, it's just how life is. Sometimes we walk around, we be thinking like, man, it's raining right now. It's forever finna be raining. I ain't never gonna see the sunshine again. But it's there. Like, even when it storms throughout the day, the sunshine's still there. It's just covered up by all the gray clouds and the dark clouds and stuff. But the sun is still there. Because without the sun, we wouldn't live. We need the sun to live. And just as we need the sun, S-U-N, to live in like a physical sense, we also need the sun, S-O-N, to live in a spiritual sense. So just, think about that and marinate. Just marinate on that. I'll try to say something cool, but yeah, just marinate on that, man. Just like know that no matter what your current situation is, man, the sunshine is right there. Even in the light, or I should say like this, the light is still there. Even in the dark, the light is still there, because while everything around you is like black stuff like that, there's street lights, there's the stars in the sky, there's the moon. There's all these little things. And, you think about how it was before we had light bulbs and stuff like that, or candles or what have you. How you think people got around at night? Stars, moon. The light is always there. We just, I just know that for me, one thing I've struggled with in my life is worry and anxiety. Anxious about almost every little thing, man. Like, I be anxious about career stuff. I be anxious about dating stuff. I be anxious about just everything. And it just, it eats you up. It will eat you up. It will mess you up. It'll just, put you in a bad place. But today, man, at my job, this lady was, during the show, this lady was singing this song. It goes like, for every mountain you brought me over, for every mountain. I think I messed up the lyrics, but those of y'all that know, y'all know what song I'm talking about. And she also sang this song, Total Praise, which is one of my all-time favorites. I lift my hands in total praise. Sorry, I know, not really that blessed with singing, but I just had to go ahead and sing that for a little bit. But when she was singing them songs, man, it just kind of reminded me about how I don't need to worry about everything. And I feel like it's messed up, because I feel like I need to get that reminder a lot. But it's true. And so I hope right now, if you watching this video and you worrying about something right now, you stressed out about something right now, just remember what I said about this day. Or not about just this day. Remember what I said about the dark clouds when it's storming throughout the day. How the sun is still there, even though you can't physically see it because it's covered up by the dark clouds. The sun is still there. The light is still there. And just like the sun, S-U-N, is still there, so is the Son, S-O-N. He's still there. So believe on him for eternal life. Believe on him for everything, man. Everything. And I know usually I'd be like, oh, I don't really preach to y'all, but nah, this time I am preaching to y'all. Because I want y'all to know that, man. Like, and I guess it's more like a declaration for me, just, today, just, walking in, just really trying to, walk in this kind of mindset of hope instead of mindset of worry and despair. And I hope that y'all listening right now, if you worried about something, can choose this day to walk in hope and not walk in defeat, walk in fear, walk in, despair, walk in, just don't quit, man. Just don't quit. As long as you're still breathing, as long as you still got air in your lungs, as long as you're still here. So it's not to say that what you're going through is invalid or your feelings aren't valid, but your feelings aren't the whole picture. Your feelings are just a reaction of what's going on around you, but you can't let those feelings control you. I turned 25 a couple weeks ago, and they say at the age of 25 is when like your prefrontal lobe is supposed to be kind of in or whatever. So it's like, yeah, I was a man before, but I'm really becoming a man now. And I'm learning that, as a man, I got to be, or one thing I got to do better at, as men, we all got to do good at, is being in control of our emotions. We got to have that on lock. We can't be governed by our emotions, I know a lot of times, people think that, like, women are more governed by emotions or men are more logical, but men, we just as governed by emotions, Just think about how, like, the reason why men cheat on their wives is because of emotion, because they're given to an emotion that tells them that this isn't, satisfied or whatnot. Of like that the relationship that they're in isn't satisfied. And I'm not saying this to like talk down on nobody, because I ain't really, I'm not, better than anybody or what have you. I'm just kind of just speaking from this point of just saying how we all are susceptible of being, governed by our emotions on things instead of just, instead of facts. And I kind of went off on a tangent here, but the point that I'm making is that the emotions are our reactions to things going on around us. So like, if you see dark clouds in the sky, you might think, man, it's gonna be a bad day. It's gonna be a stormy day. It's gonna be bad or what have you. You don't see the sun. And if you live like that, you'll only be happy when you see the sun, or when you see happiness, or when you see something positive, something going on that you like or what have you. But living above your emotions is like realizing that, hey, you know what? It might be storming right now, but I'm gonna live like it's sunny. And that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do in my life, and hopefully y'all can do the same. God bless.